Hello, Nonkululeko. I think life after Pitso Mosimane at Mamelodi Sundowns is going to be very, very difficult because the new manager is expected to deliver what Pitso Mosimane has delivered plus more, of which automatically is not going to be easy. And if they replace him with Manqoba Mngqithi, at least Manqoba Mngqithi can be able to sustain a little bit, meaning he understands Pitso Mosimane's philosophy. He might be able to continue with the Sundown style of play, and the only thing that I see which can be challenging is how long will he be able to maintain that. So the sustainability of the play is very questionable, since we all know Manqoba Mngqithi is a great coach as well, but very good at small teams like you.
My brother, uyabona uPitso Mosimane mina ngiyambongela mfowethu leli thuba litholile lokuthi ayibonakala semhlabeni wonke jikelele ukuthi ucoach wasezingeni. Yes, ngiyavuma ucoach wasezingeni kakhulu and udecorated ngalendlela emangalisayo. Ayikho team engicabanga ukuthi ngangafuni ukuba naye as a coach. So nje as for Mamelodi Sundowns, iSundowns ine technical team enomqondo kabi, like uJunior Khanye ehlezesho. Obomanqoba Mngqithi bangayibamba le position ngoba banayo umqondo okwenza lo msebenzi lo. So nje iluzile no iSundowns, but kodwa isenabo abantu abangakwazi ukuthi bayithathe baphinde baqhubeke la gcine khona uMosimane.
Good morning, Kuruleko, my brother. You know what? Pitso Mosimane is not the best coach, according to my own opinion. He's good, but he's not the best. Because at Sundowns, he had everything that he wanted. He was supported left, right, and center financially, getting all the best players in the Premier League. He will go to the smaller opponents, take all their best players, weaken them, go and play against them, win and collect 6 points, season in, season out. Before that, remember what they will do. They will go to the small team, take the best players, loan them back, and then when they play against the very same opponent, those players don't play against Sundowns. So yes, he is the good coach, but not the best. For me to become the good coach or the best coach is that he must go to Maritzburg United, he must go to Cape Town City and prove himself that indeed he is the best. Because those teams are not that financially strong compared to Mamelodi Sundowns. So
yeah, Nkululeko, my brother. I think Sundowns is a big team. Obviously, we all know. But as for surviving without Pitso, I think definitely they will. But with Pitso, they had a very knowledgeable coach, a very experienced coach. So personally, I think for them to succeed, I think they need to hire Manqoba Mngqithi. I think he can be a perfect replacement for Pitso Mosimane. Looking at the fact that they have been working together for quite a lot of years, like 7 years together. So it's gonna be a perfect replacement for them. Personally, I think so, because hiring a new coach would mean that the coach will come up with his own strategies, his own way of playing. So it's gonna take them long. So I think a short term, for them to kind of do like a consistency, they need to hire Manqoba Mngqithi. So
good morning, Kulego. I think Mamelodi Sundowns can survive only if they can remain with Mr. Manqoba Mngqithi as head coach and Mr. Rulani Ngwenya as assistant Yagari, because those guys have been there for years. I understand that the style of play Mamelodi Sundowns. So yeah, mara tabeng ya Mr. Mosimane yena ba tlo feel absent Yagari, because the guy who achieved dilo tse baya le team and who produced the star mo la teaming yela. So yeah, ba tlo mo misa yena without a doubt. So Mr. Mosimane mo South Africa, no one can argue with me. Rekere is the greatest coach in South Africa. Why ka di achievements tsa gagwe di a dipolelele, so wa achieve tse baya Mr. Mosimane. So I wish him all the best. I wish he can succeed kwa Egypt. So yeah.
Hi, Nkululeko, my brother. Look, man, I can't say they won't survive without Pitso, but it will take time. What I guarantee is that they won't take a lead this coming season. Because remember, Pitso, when he came to Sundowns had issues of consistency. They had a lot of issues up until even Pitso, when he arrived, it takes one season. The following season, that is where the team was balanced and he was able to compete. And as we talk now, he won 5 titles, only Premier titles. So I would say they will survive, but this coming season we must give them a time to recover, because the new coach will come with a new philosophy, unless if they give it to Mamelodi.
Yeah, hello Ngulego and Junior Kanye. Mamelodi should be given the job. He is the best coach. I believe now he has to come out of Pitso's shadow and take over Mamelodi Sundowns. That man knows football. Remember when he took arrows from nowhere to winning a cup. So now I believe in him. He's a very, very strong coach. If given the chance, you will see the shoe shine of Mamelodi Sundowns. You will see how good the team is. Yes, Pitso was the head coach. He was very good. We cannot argue that. But Mangoba, I believe in that man. He will do wonders for Mamelodi Sundowns. Let him come out of the shadow. They don't need hiring a new coach. Let them promote Mangoba to be the head coach of the team. Then the team will shine. We'll continue where Pitso left off. Thank you.
Sure, but I am ndifuna ukhomenta ngale nto kaPitso. uPitso uhambile iSundowns iseno ilena ingaqhubeka ngalendlela ibisenza ngayo. Yakho andiboni ngxaki. I don't see any problem. Ndibona ukuthi hayi just it's a blessing in the skies for abantu abafana no Mukwena or Rulani Mukwena no Manqoba Mncidi. So banayo ichance nabo kudala bepha ku Sundowns, so bayayazi philosophy ka Pitso. So I don't think Sundowns will suffer in a way. So I think bazo survivor, bro. Thank you so much.
Ndiyabulisa Nkululeko nawe Junior Kanye so iDiskiTV. Man, sixhalekile man kakhulu singabalandeli beSundowns ngokumka kwaPitso Mosimane, but sinqonelo lokuhle kodwa kwi-Al-Ahly. But mna Nkululeko ndicinga uba uManqoba Mncidi ngoku mangaphakame athathe indambo aqhubele phambili nempumelelo yeSundowns. He has been there next to the greatest guy on the continent, so ufunde likhulu. So ndithi
Hola bafethu, hola Nkululeko. Yeah man, firstly I just want to say congratulations to Pitso Mosimane on getting the job at Al-Ahly. I wish him all the best, and I think he has nothing to prove in SA anymore, so rightly so it's time for him to move on. I hope it works out. In terms of who should be the next coach for Sundowns, I think it should be an obvious thing. Take Manqoba Mncidi. Have a continuity within the football club. We had the strongest technical team in the PSL and probably one of the strongest in the whole continent. Why then change it by getting someone new and then he has to come in and rebuild a technical team? Yes, Sundowns are expected to lose a few technical members with Pitso Mosimane moving on, but I think the main thing for me in Nkululeko would be to try and maintain more or less the same ideas. Get Manqoba Mncidi to be head coach if possible, and if Rulani stays, get him to be second coach. The idea is for continuity, which I think is something that is important in football, especially if you want to be successful. That's it for me. Sharp.
Hello, Faithful. So yeah, Sundowns can survive without Pitso. And according to me, the only coach that can replace Pitso is Gordon Igasi. Because by far, he does not have a team. And commenting on that question, was Pitso the best coach? Looking at his achievement, you should not be asking this question. Pitso have achieved more in Sundowns, more.
what I would like to say is Sundowns was Mamelodi Sundowns before Pitso Mosimane. I don't refuse the fact that he contributed a lot and he made Mamelodi Sundowns the powerhouse. But what remains is Mamelodi Sundowns, even without Pitso. With regards to the decision that he took, I'm not quite sure about that. I'm not sure if he's gonna last Egypt, but I'm wishing him the best. But what I've seen from previous coaches, for an example, Coach Micho, he didn't last because of some reasons which we don't know. So I just hope Pitso Mosimane last, and I'm just glad that he has made us South Africans proud.
Yo, iDiskiTV fam, will Sundowns survive without Pitso? Was he the best coach? I'll first start off by saying, of course, Pitso is one of the best ever produced. I think the stats are there for everyone to see. Will Sundowns survive without him? I think definitely he's laid a very good foundation. The one thing that Pitso did when he got to Sundowns was to pretty much resuscitate the whole Brazilian style, and I think that will be detrimental because the structure, the spine, the philosophy, as Genia will say, is still intact. It's in place. So whoever needs to come in, he just needs to continue on the same move. There's players who were bought, the older players that needed to go will probably be released. The younger generation have been brought in. Top strikers, Shelulile was signed, and Vala, so they've reinforced in the right direction. So he's literally given them the head start to continue with the season and actually continue his legacy. And the fact that Roland stays, Mangoba is still there, that should be fine.
I will tell you one thing, my brother. Pitso Mosimane will come back to Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm not saying he's not going to do well that side, but what I can tell you, that guy will come back to Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm telling you, you must check the likes of Zinedine Zidane. You remember he once resigned there in Real Madrid. Where is he now? He's back there. So Pitso Mosimane is a blood of Mamelodi Sundowns. Like, he has that yellow nation blood. He will come back. I'm not a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, but you will see Ngululeko. You must just mark my word. You must tick something in your calendar. You see, today is the 1st of October. Ngululeko, I'm telling you, that guy will come back. Mark my word. He will come back to Mamelodi Sundowns and coach Mamelodi Sundowns. As for now, I'm seeing Mamelodi Sundowns struggling. It will struggle, Mamelodi Sundowns. The morale will be low now. I'm telling you, that guy had that thing, if you understand me, to bring morale and stability.
Hi, Kulego. Can Sundowns survive without Pitso? I don't want to lie, yes, they'll be able to survive. However, it will show that there was someone here and then that person has left, right? Because remember, the guy was a head coach, okay? And then in terms of the best person to survive him, right? I think the best person to replace him, it will be Mzansi, right? There is a lot that I can share, but however, due to the constraints of the video, I'll just keep it like this. Maybe I'll just add in the comments, right? And then, was he the best coach ever within the PSL? No, I don't want to lie, he wasn't the best coach, but from my view, I'd say he was a good and a clever coach because he made sure that he had a good team by his side, and at the same time, he made sure that he valued and also listened to their contribution. So they had a very good relationship, and also he had a very good support from the management.
Sundowns izosurvive without uPitso. Sundowns yayiwinile yabe uPitso engakafiki, so wathi mina uManqoba mela anikwe ithuba lokuthi aqeqeshe iSundowns abambe intambo. Sekunesikhathi eside manje assist iSundowns. uManqoba akade ayazi uManqoba uSundowns. uManqoba umqeqeshi na ngokwakhe, so ngeke uManqoba ahlulwe ucoach iSundowns. uManqoba ucoachile iLokhuzana iGolden Arrows, wayiwinisa MTN 8 Golden Arrows, and siyazi ukuthi iGolden Arrows yayingena abadlali abasezingeni ngaleso sikhathi eyicoacha. So angiboni izohluleka efika kwi-Sundowns and siyazi to Pitso uwawina wonke ama-cup South Africa kodwa uhlulekile ukuwina M28 kodwa uManqoba wakwazi ukuwina. So uManqoba ngiyathemba ukuthi mina nje udinga ithuba lokuthi abambe intambo. So le opportunity yokuhamba kwa-Pitso i-opportunity yokuthi asukume uLukhuzane uManqoba Mnqisi. So ngiyathemba ukuthi uMotsepe engathi engamnika ithuba enze le gamble ayenza eletha uPitso ePretoria ayenze noManqoba Mnqisi yaningi into phela babe ngamthanda uPitso efika kwi-Sundowns. So akanikwe ithuba uManqoba.
Yeah, for me, I think Sundowns can succeed without Pitso Mosimane, but it won't be the same. If they can keep Manqoba Mnqisi because he was there for a long time, I think they will succeed. So for me, the best coach to replace him is Eric Tintler. Eric Tintler is smart, the guy understands football. And definitely for me, Pitso Mosimane was the best coach ever in South Africa, in PSL. Because you can see, won many trophies, 5 league titles, no one did that. They won Champions League, what else? Sundowns is playing good football. And the story of his signing players is not true. Because if you can check, last 3 years, Patrice was signing players than any team, but they were not surviving like Sundowns.
Ankuleko awuthi ngisingiso idlalile irole yakhe lengwenya ayivayile eAfrica ayilanda istar nabuya yathi treble nabuya yathi la decima. What more can he achieve in the South African football? So we wish him well, wish him all the best, and he knows that he still has a home here at Sundowns. He's one of our own, he's son of the soil. So wish him all the best. In terms of his Sundowns surviving without Jingles, I think because he's been there for a long time, he has laid a good foundation. The likes of our Manqoba can take over the ranks, the boys respect him, good tactical discipline, the fans love him. So it's about time good night he gets a chance. But if he's not given a chance, the fans will accept any coach, because we know there is that a good foundation that has been laid by Coach Pitso. So with that, we say big ups to Pitso. He's done a great job. He's laid a good solid foundation for the Sundowns moving forward.